So, new patch, new me. Gotta pick a new division to main for this patch. We're gonna go after another weak one. We're gonna go after 6YA. We had great success in getting KDA buffed, so now I'm going for 6YA, try and get 6YA buffed. So let's make a completely new deck. And I will refer back to that one. In fact, let me just get a screenshot of it so it's up on my other screen. Of course, I'm just coming up with this entirely by myself. One sec. Let me just, yeah, there we go. All right, nice one. And okay, so coming up with this one all by myself. You'll see the divisional icons have been changed. They've been replaced by the ones HRC AK-47 provided to Eugen. He's one of their paid contractors like Derek's. But biased in a different way. So what do we want here? I mean, this is really cheap for 40 points. It's actually really cheap, wow. But it's 2 availability. This for 70 doesn't even bring smoke, but it's 3 availability. And it can defend itself, and it's 3 availability. But I really want a cheap one to sit around with my arty, and I do like the logistics situation is very good here. Actually, we could feasibly bring like, I'm used to KDA where the slot costs are all absolutely horrific apart from the infantry tab. So like what rocket arty do we get? Oh, just the Uragan. So we don't actually need that much supply, so we can actually just stack CVs here, or at least, you know, save lots of AP. Let's come back to that. Infantry tab, so you need the Lufstrom Jaeger. Sadly, they are 4 at 2 vet now, and 2 at 3 vet, which is absolutely yikes. The other problem is that you can only bring them in helicopters, which is really annoying. And same with the Lufstrom Jaeger Metis. So you do kind of need these units, or you need at least one of them. Like 4 at 2 vet is really rough, really rough. What's this? Okay, so CV Vopos Fiora for, wow. Oh, it's only 3 strength. Okay. I mean, I'd rather be bringing more CVs in this if I have to. But yeah, Vopos, we need the Vopos with the PSH car. That's always very useful. Commandantura. So they got security, which made their price go up, and the recon situation here is reasonable. So I don't really think we need these guys. Oh, actually, yeah, we do. I understand now. So they're coming in the Commandatura UAZ, which has military police, and it's only 20 points, which means we can stick it on our tanks, and then our tanks will get increased suppression resistance, which is really useful. So yeah, we're going to be bringing these. Can't see myself needing 9 of them, so we'll up that. Then, yeah, so the Lustrum Jaeger, like, I really want to bring it, but it's not cheap. Look, what we can do is bring it in the rocket helo, and then we've just got 4 extra rocket helos if we need them. But yeah, that's not cheap, as you can see. Conkers, we obviously want a Conkers. Bundle of Sticks price has gone up, availability's gone down. I'm not such a big fan. Pulmachiki. So the advantage of the Pulmachiki is that they've got these machine guns. A machine gun is like 2 rifles, basically. Slightly better than 2 rifles. So these guys fight with the strength of 10 or 11 men, but they've still only got 7 HP. Whereas these guys are the same price. Like, you should obviously be bringing the Moshutson. I would like the bundle of sticks because it deals that 1 extra AP, which means it destroys 3 armor IFVs in 1 shot. It's also got more armor. It's got less suppression. Interesting. But for the sake of 5 points, and considering I'm going to be upvetting these guys anyway, would be nice to get that. Although it's 10 points more than just this. The bundle of sticks is worth it. It's worth it. So Saperi, you obviously want the Saperi for the satchels. You got to upvet them by 1, otherwise they're useless in the town. Saperi RPO, they're pretty decent as well. But we're starting to run out of slots here. You'll notice that we don't actually have that much line infantry. We've only got 1 proper line infantry here. 964, interesting. Do we really need the Saperi RPO? Like, they're useful. They are useful. The slot costs are getting a bit expensive now. Let's try that. Well, we'll see. And between these, basically, the grenade launcher one doesn't have the smoke on the back. Oh, you can actually tell from the trait now. After 10 million years, you can tell from the trait. So yeah, this one doesn't have smoke, and I want the smoke. And the grenade launchers have been buffed a bit, but I want the smoke. So get that. And now I've only got 13 line infantry, although, you know, I've got the Kommanditur and the Vorpost to sort of pad that out. Not sure about if I need both of these, but there's no... Actually, Spetsgrupper A have satchels, and they now have laws, which we'll get to. This is why I'm playing this div. It's had a lot of changes, a lot of buffs. So I'm thinking we don't need these guys, and I would rather bring more BMP ones. So I'm just rearranging this. And yeah, get that there. Alright. So, yeah. These are just so expensive for what they are, and you can only bring them in the helicopters, and the helicopters are really expensive. Anyway, so the Giant S is really good. Slot costs here are quite cheap, so like you don't in 1v1 you don't want 4 heavy howitzers, right? You really don't, because that if you're spending 1,000 points on heavy howitzers, something's gone very wrong. The Uragan is garbage now, I think, or at least it has been for a while. Maybe it's a bit better now, but I'd prefer just 2 of these and this for the smoke. MTLBs are a bit cheaper now. 5 points cheaper, as are the FV432 and all that. This thing is really bad as an artillery piece. It's really bad as an artillery. I've been on the receiving end of this, and it was just useless. You'll notice that even the mortars got more HE. So yeah, the Giant S, I got 2 Giant S's and an MTLB, and then I can, you know, put these CVs with them. I've just noticed we've only got 5 CVs. So as we move to the tank tab, we want 2 more CVs. The T-64s are really slow. They're not as slow as British tanks, but the T-80s are a lot faster. And yeah, the T-64 BV did come down in price. It's 255 now, which means you can buy 1 a minute. So we need as many of those as possible. And 20 points more for the CV variant, although it doesn't have the ATGM, so it is worse. It is worse. Anyway, I keep saying need to cut that out. So between the T-64B and the T-80B, the T-80B is obviously better because it's faster and it's got 1 more armor. So you want to be bringing the T-80B. What's this vet curve? 532, whereas this is 4-2. Okay, interesting. So you could get 2 of these. So what we should be comparing is a 1 vet T-80B to a 2 vet T-64B. And you see that now, because of the autoloader, the T-80B is still very competitive. You know, for the sake of 5% accuracy, it's like, who cares? So it might just be worth bringing that. I really would like a card of Max Vet T-55As. They're very useful at the start of the game. And to be honest, do we really need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 tanks? Probably not. Probably not. So we can bring the T-55As for the start. This thing's got 2,800 meter range ATGMs, and it's got good stealth now. Actually, might be worth. But I really like the Conker's car because it's faster and it's cheaper. Like, this is 95 points because, well, it's 90 now because the MTLB came down. But this is 65, and it can survive an artillery hit, so I would like that. And that's all there is to it. This thing, I mean, it doesn't deal HE. If it did, it'd probably be really useful. But it's only pen, and it's only 10 pen at 1750 range. It's not even heat, so it won't even fire at the max range if you're against anything with, you know, more than 2 armor, basically. I think that's how it works. So, yeah, there's no space for it. There's no space for it. Little meme machine. Recon tab. So we do need the Spetsgrupper A. They've got laws now. Sadly, they are 4-2. So that's very sad. The BRM1 got cheaper. So the BRM1 got cheaper, and this could be useful to keep with our tank blob. And as you've probably noticed from the way I'm building this, especially with the Commandatura and all the BMP1s, this is going to be a tank blob division. We're really going to be blobbing with those tanks. So we do need the exceptional optics with our tanks. And so this thing, just recon helo, can be useful. I would like some regular recon. No point in bringing them in this if I'm going to be bringing this. Motorized Aufklärer. So this thing, the Malyutka, sorry I'm scratching my nose on cam. I know it's probably disgusting, but I got a very itchy nose. It's got mediocre stealth, but you know the BRM1 is basically fulfilling the same prophecy here, so we don't need that. So it's just a case of, do you want 7 men or 4 men? And I want 4 men because it's cheaper. So, and I don't really want this KPV car because it's 30 points. No, I don't see the point. We could get a recon helo, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. AA tab. So we need the books, and we need the Iglas. Iglas have come down in price now. I don't see the point in upvetting them for 5% accuracy, especially if I'm just running Book Igla. Don't see the need for Tunguskas if I've got the books and the Igla. This bicycle thing, as I've heard it called, it does kind of look like a bicycle. You can see where you're getting that from. Obviously, it's got 4 wheels, but yeah, it's better against infantry now, but it's kind of I don't think it's all that great, especially if it's locked at no vet. I don't really need the fire support if I've got all the BMP ones. Helicopters, so the Escortini is a good old funny thingy, but this does carry a lot more missiles. The urn is too expensive, and it dies in 1 hit. So you paid 60 points for something that's going to die in 1 hit. Can be useful if you can get it into a good position, but literally any manpad can one-shot it in the game, and you don't see it coming, it just kills you. So we'll put a pause in that, and I'll get a. Do I really need the rocket 2s if I've got the if I've got 4 here? I'm actually thinking of just getting rid of these. I just don't see the point in them. How many points would I save? 3. Okay, so we're not getting those anymore. There's no point. Don't see the point. They're just so expensive to bring, because I can bring the same amount of helicopters here in this tab without having to buy the infantry with them. So get that, and well, which one do we want 2 of? I think these are still bugged, so I'd prefer the rocket 2. That gives us 5 points for the air tab, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. If we get rid of this, then we can get 1 more, as opposed to 2 more. The point costs here are very liberal compared to KDA. I'm used to playing bad divs, you see, so this thing can be a useful helo hunter if you buy 2 of them at once. To be honest, this is not an air spam div at all. But it's funny to send 3 of these out, and then when they get hit by AA, you back it up. Like these are the payload on this is incredible, but it's very expensive and it dies in 1 hit to anything. So we need the MiG-31Bs, and then we've got 3 more planes we can get. So that what I really want to do is buy both of these, and then buy 1 of these. Or I could do it the other way around. But the idea is, now hear me out on this, if you want to kill well, yeah, we will struggle against the helicopters. We will struggle against the helicopters. So I actually think we need the Tunguska. Because if we're going to be pushing with this tank blob, we really need something in it that can deal with the helicopters. So we need the Tunguska. Which means I can upvet this now. Does this go 4-3-2? No, 4-2-1. Actually, I'll leave that a lowest vet. Oh, I guess the Escortini are good against... No, they're not, because the range against helicopters is awful. They've only got 2 missiles anyway, and they only deal 4 damage. So we don't need air against helicopters now, but now we've only got 2 slots. So this thing is like hilarious, absolutely hilarious, but dies easy. This thing is good at the start of the game, and then is useless for the rest of it, because it's literally a one-way trip. You could buy all of them in one tick, and send them all out for 240 points, but none of them come back. So what you can do is send them all out. They reveal AA positions, which you then blow up with this. But honestly, it's not an air spam div. You just got to understand that it's not an air spam div. So you could either do it with these, or you could do it with these. Sort of the same thing with both of them. But let's try that. So I'm sorry this took so long, but these things do take time. And I really would have liked, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we can get rid of 2 of these so that we can buy... Man. I want to get rid of this so that I can bring more supply. I don't think 12,000 supply is going to be enough, but we don't have rocket RT, so we'll see. We'll see. 6, why are you playing this? And I will see you in-game. Ho ho, here we are against the man who doesn't wait. The man who doesn't wait. We're on the bad side of Two Lakes. We're against 39Y. Ostensibly a much better division than ours. We're on the bad side of Two Lakes, but he does not get forward deployed. He does not get airborne forward deployed. Neither do we. But the point is that we can actually defend our zones. So this is going to be the grindiest game of all grindy time. It's going to be the most grindiest game of all time. I think I already said that. So we don't want him to get to here, but he probably will. He gets there before us. We're on the weak side, right? So you gotta accept that. So we're just gonna play it super grindy. The problem is he's got a bunch of grads. We don't get those. We get inferior devices. Gets better helicopters than us. Gets better IFVs than us. Gets better tanks than us. Gets better planes than us. Well, I mean, we get better ASFs. We get better AA than him. We get better infantry than him. Not much better, but it's there. So it's just going to be the grindiest game ever. We're not going to rush him, because he probably expects us to do that after what happened last time, where I rushed him. So we're not going to be rushing him, because he will anticipate that. We're definitely not going to buy 10 Vopos and 2 smoke mortars. And, oh man, my spidey sense is tingling. I feel like my mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. I can't stop myself. I know it's a bad idea, but I can't stop. Oh no. We're definitely not going to be doing this. Definitely not going to be taking advantage of his weaker infantry to... Oh no. What is happening? Someone stop me! I'm buying Spetsgruppe A for the satchels at the start. Oh, he's not waiting again. Someone stop me. Someone stop me. I have 20 minutes apparently. Not sure how, God, honestly, what a piece of work. But yeah, you do get all sorts in this game. You can't expect to always be against the nicest gentleman. What I am going to do for him is take my full 2.5 minutes. I assume that's what he meant when he typed 20-30 minutes. I assume he went 2.5 minutes. So I accidentally put some zeros in there. Maybe he's got excessively fat fingers, although he'd be using the numpad if that was the case. Anyway, we are going to rush him. And now I don't even feel bad anymore. Right, so we've got the Spetsnazvedka, but I'm not actually sending them all the way in because I can't. I should have brought these in cars, but basically the problem we've got. Actually, I'm coming down the wrong road here. Like I should be putting them on this road because it'll be faster because that's the road I'm already on. But the problem is that our rush is not going to be immediate at all. It's actually going to take 30 seconds for all that stuff to land, so we can't afford to, man. Darix, if you're watching, please don't nerf this. It's funny. Come on, man. I need the satchels. I really need some supply, to tell you the truth. Like, the satchels are good and all, but if I get rid of one Lopos, I can get a supply, and the supply is a crucial part of this. I should have brought an infantry CV, really. So we'll go there, and then we're faster to getting in here. But we've got 30 seconds now, so we need to get up the ante. So we'll put the Conkers there. Conkers there. One Igler in here. Everybody else is going in here, right? Oh, we've only got 8 seconds left, guys. Spread out. Come on. Okay. So, I've actually put them down the wrong road. Because they're actually going down here. So that was a mistake. And I'd like to take the time to thank the generous channel joiners. I bet they'd wait for me. And not make snide remarks. Everybody wants to be famous, I guess. So, I'm not entirely sure about this. Where are those mortars? Oh, I need those up as soon as. So, come on, when are you unloading? Where are you going? Right, that's probably close enough. So that's that one. Load. Oh, I forgot about the helicopters. They obviously, like I've got the Igloos, but they're not going to get there in time, so... Oh, he's rushing me. Well, that's interesting. Where are the Igloos? Oh, looks like it's going to be another early surrender from this cunt. I thought I got that, but I did not. That's been routed. Turbine failure. Fine. He's doing well for himself, given all the stuff we're throwing at him. Alright, come on, take the town, team. Come on, team. There he is, I knew he'd do that. He's sending secondaries around the sides and stuff. He's not gonna give up. He's too salty. Get that Barusa. Bam! Took him out. Right, now we need to rush this. Get some Igloos down there. Losing BTR 60s, not sure what to. And now I'm gonna type too easy. And I'm sorry guys, I know it's supposed to be a family friendly YouTube channel, but he didn't wait and then he started chatting rubbish. So we just gotta hit him with that too easy there. Try and tilt him a bit. I know it's a bit childish, but come on, you know you love it. So there's nobody coming in over here, so let's buy some nutties. And we know there's somebody in there. Oh, hello. There is a guy there. What is it? It's a sapper. Oh, he's got a rocket launcher. He's got a rocket launcher, so we've got to keep moving. Got to keep moving. Let's get around to there. Okay. He's gonna land that soon. He's not already. Oh, he has. He has. So okay. So we need. Where are those mortars? Where are those mortars? Hello? Oh. Oh, he's gonna fight till the end now because I typed too easy. He's properly tilted. That's pretty funny. Buy this now. Keep these up the whole time. We know he's still got cubs. Get the low ones back. I'm telling these to shoot, but they're not actually doing it. They just stood still. Weird. Must be bugged. Oh, now he's taken off. That's a shame. Alright, so we can go get that helicopter. I'm a bit worried about the cubs. I think the igloos will deal with that. There it is. So now we can buy this. That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys, blimey. Oh, he's moving the cubs around. Okay. So he sent that in there because he thinks that I've actually sent this CV over to there, which I haven't. Not yet, anyway. Obviously plan to. And he's taken all this back with the sheer quantity. The sheer quantity. So this is going to be a 40-minute game. He won't surrender until everybody's dead. Until the game ends. He's actually sweeping me here. I do need more stuff. It's a bruiser. This is actually going really badly now. I overloaded this. I put too many guys in here. So we actually need to get this out of here and then send it over to here. Could get a couple of rocket helos back here. And now it's all about the defending. There's a MiG back there. He probably just landed it. Yeah, he must have done it. It's on low altitude. There it is. So he's got the cubs. And yeah, so he's taken that back. And he's going to keep chasing now. Oh, I shouldn't have typed too easy. I shouldn't have typed too easy. Big mistake. So, now we need to defend. I guess I shouldn't have bought this either. That was a big mistake, actually. So... Yeah, he's chasing this. He wants this. He knows where it is. He knows it's coming over here. Because where else would it be going, right? So, get Conkers to there. Here we go. He's trying to bait me over the... Oh no, actually, he's just going for the helicopters. I got him there. I can't go over those cubs. Oh, I've gone over those cubs. We got them both. So we'll go over here, and then we'll evac. We know he's still got that tank over there. And we need some more shots in. Look, he knew about him. Those cubs are really annoying. I'm not sure how to deal with them. So, I don't know, he might land it there. Actually, what I really need to do is start smoking up, where is it? Start smoking up this so we can get the guys and get the team in. No, we can get this. I really want to kill that, but I'm... Oh, I see, this is dead now. I'm not sure I can. Not sure I can. So once we get into here, it'll be a little bit better for us. Like I said, his div's a lot better, but, you know, we do have the advantage. It's good, though. It's good, makes for an interesting game. You don't want it to just be a boring game where you just win all the time, you know? This has taken absolutely ages to get there. I'm a bit disappointed with it, actually. So, we've managed to shore this up. Do need some recon over here now. This is our next major battlefield. I saw that. We do need the T-64 BVs. Okay, we're going to put this not in the smoke, because he will artillery the smoke, right? That's obviously the whole reason we're putting the smoke there, to put him into a... to make him think that the CV's there, when it's not. So he'll keep marching infantry across that field, and he will eventually get us. He keeps moving those as well, because he knows about the arty. How do we deal with that? I need to get that cub, but it's not easy, especially given that the range of these has decreased substantially. And I can't kill that from the air because of the cubs. So, what's going on over here? Should we do a quick vibe check? Like, if we just get like a couple igloos, like how many Vopos do we have left? Could try that. Oh, he's counter-battling me. It's rare to see it, actually. That's why I never bother. Because it doesn't really do anything. You don't have to worry about it. That is not shooting. Okay, time to leave. Time to leave. No point losing people that we don't have to lose. So, I'm not sure there's much left here. He's relying a lot on that one tank, which is obviously over there now, which means that we can counter push this axis. So there's the enemies. Let's just try and get some saperi back in here. Wait, where's this thing? So we're just falling back. Doing a bit of back falling here. He's going to drive that in here because he thinks he can kill all this, but he can't because of the minimum range has been changed. Okay, so he's got 80 gems in there. I don't think he's got much in the way of close range AA. He's coming from that building. Put that in. Ah, okay, so he does have an igloo. Okay, so he took that one back. Oh, hello. So we still see that. Interesting. Oof. That's the BMP-1 there. Right, so we know he's in there. We'll probably lose the front one. Okay. So will it target switch to the second one now? I can't remember how it works. Oh, what the heck? I told it to attack move. I told it to attack move, but I guess not. I guess I did not tell it to attack move. Blimey, I just lost both of them to nothing. Thought I pressed attack move. That was my bad. That was a big oof, gotta tell you, man. Big oof there. He's using his helicopters really well. Right, now... Oh, yikes. Please tell me I get that. I didn't get it. I didn't get it, and this guy's dead. That's really bad. We need to buy books now. Oh, I got it! I got it. Oh, huge. Colossal, even. So, where's this? He's using that really well. Really, really good control on that thingy-mabob. Whatever you call it. Does it matter? There it is, that's the infamous tank. Get in the buildings, guys, come on. I'm not microing my infantry well enough, but none of these guys have AT. Right, we got everybody here, so now we can go back in. Really need to kill that, but I just don't know how. Ow. Lime, he's chewing me up! I figured at this close range we'd be alright, but clearly not. Clearly not. So yeah, he's just gonna play until the final minute, I think. So we'll smack him over here. Best we can. Well, we lost all those guys. That's a shame. And yeah, his div's a lot better, so better watch out for that. Right, those really need a tank looking down this road. Interesting on that. Okay. He was low cohesion, so don't give me that. He was low cohesion, bro. He's going for this. This is what the books are for. The books which are missing everything. Wow, he really survived two... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, blimey, buy a lottery ticket, mate. Right, so... Okay, so he does actually have somebody in here. Somewhere around there. Where oh, I lost both of those helicopters, I remember now. He must know about all this if he's putting people in there. Unless he's just really brainy. That's not good. That's that LG. That's something. I don't know what. It's coming for this and it doesn't have smoke. It's not going to be siege because he doesn't get that. But that's a very dead T-64. Okay, never mind. Book moment. He just gets unlimited everything, so we've got to be very careful. Yeah, we've just got to run away. We literally just don't have enough stuff. We're gonna lose all our guys. We need to repair them and stuff. We literally just don't have enough infantry. We don't get as much infantry as him. Okay, that was here, wasn't it? Okay. So where's that? This? I guess I can just... Well, no, there's just no point. There's no point in any of it. Let's get all this back. Oh, we lost them all. Dying in the open field, running away. Crazy. Obviously, we've not been reinforcing because I've been buying other stuff. We need some recon for our fine gentleman. So he's taken that back. He's also managed to keep a surprisingly large... Oh, he surrendered. Oh, he ran out of time. So there you go. You should always wait. This guy, rank 142, proper sweating it out this season. Blimey. 554 games. So I've had, you know, almost 100, well, just over 120. I think in total I've probably got more games than him. No, wow, he's got loads of games. A lot of this is single player. I do actually have a lot more games than him in total, but a lot of it is single player testing. If I test 10 things in a 1v1 against AI, it counts as 10 games. So if I'm grabbing screenshots and stuff, it takes a lot. But I mean, I'm sure he's a wonderful person, but can't you just wait? I mean, whatever. The beatings will continue until morale improves. This guy did really, really well to keep that T80 BVK alive. But yeah, we just I wasn't originally going to rush him down, but oh man, it was just I just couldn't help myself. And then we started playing a bit worse because I was like, I've already won, and then that made me play worse. But you see how effective our opener was. But we really his decision to open with so much AA was a very intelligent one because it meant that I could not kill this with anything. It's better than any of my tanks. Like the T64 BVK is, of course, very similar, but it's slightly better. And as long as he, smokes backs, whatever, he's a lot faster than my tanks, and he was very careful to control it. The one thing I did learn was that I didn't have enough AT infantry in that attack at all. The Vopos don't have AT, the Commandatura don't have AT, and like the Motostrelki guys are all coming in BMP ones. So I would do wonder if it's worth bringing a Motostrelki card in. Let's do it now. Let's check if we can. Where are we? Where are we? 6Y, are you playing this? So can this actually come in? So I can't even bring it in a car, even if I wanted to. So, and I can't bring this in a car if I wanted to. So it's just like a planned obsolescence, planned limitation. Like these guys get the law, which is obviously not good, and these guys get the RPG AT, which is not good. So my rush is always gonna be, and this is the RPG 22, which is actually a bit better. It's actually a bit better. So I guess that's our AT, but that's a strategic weakness in the rush. Strategic weakness there that these guys don't have AT. They used to be 15 points and they had AT. Those were the days. But yeah, I think an infantry CV would be useful, but I can't afford it. I'd have to get rid of this to buy that, which might actually just be worth it because the infantry, see, because I feel very risque driving these wheeled cheapo CVs into an attack like that. And man, they don't have good AT either. This one doesn't have AT at all. Free availability though. Although this is fewer I guess because of the availability, that's why this one costs more, but I'd be loath to do that if I was the one balancing the game. I would just have the unit cost always be what it's worth and balance the game in other ways, because I think when a noob sees this, they just think, this one's worse because it's cheaper, but it's not, it's better. It's just you get less of them. It's more pen, less range, but if you're in a building, it doesn't matter. And it's cheaper, so there you go. So that's my final two CVs, so I've got 5, 6, 7, 9 CVs. Which is probably quite excessive, but I like them. I like having CVs. And what would I even do? I would trade this out. I would swap this out for an extra card of supply, which I haven't needed yet. I'll see you in the next one. Remember to wait. Remember to wait.